The Toronto International Film Festival is a publicly attended film festival held each September in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. In 2012, 372 films from 72 countries were screened at 34 screens in downtown Toronto venues, welcoming an estimated 400,000 attendees, over 4,000 of whom were industry professionals. TIFF starts the Thursday night after Labor Day and lasts for 11 days. 2015 saw approximately 473,000 attendees, 5,400 industry professionals, and 1,200 journalists. Founded in 1976, TIFF is now one of the most prestigious events of its kind in the world. In 1998, Variety magazine acknowledged that TIFF is second only to Cannes in terms of high-profile picks, stars and market activity. In 2007, Time noted that TIFF had grown from its place as the most influential fall film festival to the most influential film festival. This is partially the result of TIFF's ability and reputation for generating Oscar buzz. Notable films to have had their world or North American premiere at Toronto include Chariots of Fire, The Big Chill, Husbands and Wives. 32 short films about Glenn Gould, Downfall, Sideways, Crash, The King's Speech, Moneyball, Silver Linings Playbook, Argo, and Dallas Buyers Club. Background: the Toronto International Film Festival, originally known as the Festival of Festivals, was founded by William Marshall, Henk van der Kolk and Dusty Cole. Piers Handling has been the festival's director and CEO since 1994, while Noah Cowan became co-director of TIFF in 2004. In late 2007, Cowan became the artistic director of TIFF Bell Lightbox, while longtime programmer Cameron Bailey succeeded as co-director. As of 2013, Bailey also holds the position of artistic director. TIFF was once centered on the Yorkville neighborhood, but the Toronto Entertainment District later gained a greater level of prominence. TIFF is known for the celebrity buzz it brings to the area, with international media setting up near its restaurants and stores for photos and interviews with the stars. With the fall 2010 opening of TIFF Bell Lightbox, TIFF's permanent home in the entertainment district, it seems likely that TIFF will continue to spread out from its traditional center to embrace other locations in the city. As of 2013, TIFF's primary focus is independent cinemas, and the festival features retrospectives of national cinemas and individual directors, highlights of Canadian cinema, and a variety of African, South American, and Asian films. In particular, the world premieres of a number of Indian films have occurred at TIFF. History: the Toronto International Film Festival, known originally as the Festival of Festivals, was founded in 1976 at the Windsor Arms Hotel by Bill Marshall, Henk van der Kolk and Dusty Cole. Beginning as a collection of the best films from film festivals around the world, it had an inaugural attendance of 35,000. Ironically, however, Hollywood studios withdrew their submissions from TIFF due to concerns that Toronto audiences would be too parochial for their products. In the years following, TIFF continued to concentrate on bringing the best films from around the world, through consistent investment and promotion by its organizers and sponsors. The Toronto International Film Festival has also grown to become a vital component of Hollywood's marketing machine. In 1994, the decision was made to replace the name Festival of Festivals with Toronto International Film Festival. From 1994 to 2009, the umbrella organization running TIFF was named Toronto International Film Festival Group. In 2009, the umbrella organization TIFFG was renamed to TIFF. In 2001, Perspective Canada, the program that had focused on Canadian films since 1984, was replaced by two programs. Canada First, a forum for Canadian filmmakers presenting their first feature-length work, featuring 8 to 15 films, and Shortcuts Canada, which includes 30 to 40 Canadian short films. In 2004, TIFF was featured as the site of murder mystery in the film Jiminy Glick in Lallywood, a comedy film starring Martin Short. In 2008, Rose McGowan caused a controversy at a TIFF press conference for her film 50 Dead Men Walking, when she noted that, "I imagine, had I grown up in Belfast, I would 100% have been in the IRA." In 2009, TIFF's decision to spotlight films from Tel Aviv created a controversy with protesters, saying it was part of an attempt to rebrand Israel in a positive light after the January 2009 Gaza war. In 2007, it was announced that the organization generates an estimated annual impact of $67 million CAD. By 2011, that benefit had grown to $170 million CAD. Notable film premieres: films such as American Beauty, Ray, The Wrestler, Mr. Nobody, Antichrist, 127 Hours, Black Swan, The Five Obstructions, Singapore Sling, and I Am Love have premiered at TIFF. Jamie Foxx's portrayal of Ray Charles ultimately won him the Academy Award for Best Actor, while Slumdog Millionaire went on to win 8 Oscars at the 2009 Academy Awards. Precious, which won the 2009 TIFF People's Choice Award, went on to win 2 Oscars at the 82nd Academy Awards. The King's Speech, the winner of the 2010 TIFF People's Choice Award, won 4 Oscars at the 83rd Academy Awards, while Silver Linings Playbook, the winner of the 2012 TIFF People's Choice Award, went to win the Academy Award for Best Actress for Jennifer Lawrence. Many Hollywood studios premiere their films in Toronto due to TIFF's easygoing non-competitive nature, relatively inexpensive costs, eager film-fluent audiences and convenient timing. TIFF Bell Lightbox. In 2007, the festival group began construction on TIFF Bell Lightbox, a new facility at the corner of King and John Streets in downtown Toronto on land donated by Ivan Reitman and family. In 2010, the organization opened a new headquarters at the intersection of King Street and John Street, in a facility called TIFF Bell Lightbox. The facility, designed by local firm KPMG Architects, provides extensive year-round galleries, cinemas, archives and activities for cinephiles. The 5-story facility contains 5 cinemas, 2 gallery spaces, film archives and an extensive reference library, study spaces, film lab facility, and a research center. There is also a gift shop, 2 restaurants, a lounge, a cafe, and a 3-story atrium. Cooperatively with Daniels Corporation, there is a 46-story condominium atop, called the Festival Tower. The first film screening was Bruce McDonald's Trigger. The first exhibition was a retrospective on Tim Burton, organized by the Museum of Modern Art. Subsequent exhibitions include Fellini, Spectacular Obsessions, Grace Kelly, From Movie Star to Princess, Designing 007, 50 Years of Bond Style, and Stanley Kubrick. The exhibition, all of which were organized by TIFF, as well as one called Essential Cinema, featuring posters, images and props from TIFF's The Essential 100 list of films. Canada's top 10 each year. TIFF also releases a list of the films selected by festival programmers as the 10 best Canadian films of the year. The 10 films selected are announced in December each year, and are screened at a smaller follow-up festival at the Lightbox the following January. The 2016 series, for the first time, will also be screened as of Canada's Top 10 mini-festival in other Canadian cities, including Ottawa, Montreal and Halifax. Since 1984, every decade TIFF has also produced a Top 10 Canadian Films of All Time list. This list is produced from a wider poll of film industry professionals and academics throughout Canada, separately from the annual Top 10 list. Awards. People's Choice Award given at TIFF lacks a jury and is non-competitive. Regular awards handed out at other festivals for categories such as Best Film or Best Actress do not exist at the Toronto International Film Festival. The major prize, the People's Choice Award, is given to a feature-length film with the highest ratings as voted by the TIFF-going populace. The award is often considered as a sort of starting line for the annual Academy Awards race, as its winner has often gone on to garner Academy Award nominations. For comparison, contrast purposes, the color gold indicates which of the listed films won the Best Picture Oscar that same year. The color blue indicates which of the listed films were nominated for the Best Picture Oscar that same year. The following list shows past winners. Canadian Awards. Toronto International Film Festival Award for Best Canadian Film. Toronto International Film Festival Award for Best Canadian First Feature Film. Other awards. TIFF also presents 7 other awards for People's Choice Best Documentary, People's Choice Best Midnight Madness Film, Best Canadian First Feature, Best Canadian Short Film, Best International Short Film, FIPRESCI's Special Presentation winner and FIPRESCI's Discovery Section winner. Media coverage. In 2012, TIFF hosted 1,200 members of the press and print media outlets such as the Toronto Star, the Globe and Mail, the New York Times, the Times of India, Los Angeles Times, the Philadelphia Inquirer, the Miami Herald, and the Toronto Sun have published a significant amount of festival coverage. Also, the major industry trade magazines Variety, The Hollywood Reporter and Screen International all produce daily editions during TIFF. TIFF reports also appear in weekly news magazines, American, Canadian and international entertainment shows, news services, and a wide range of film and celebrity blogs.